All right, guys, 80 bucks. That's how much this microphone right here costs, guys. And we're going to talk about it. And people are comparing this to mics that are like 4 times the value, which is insane. I've read it tons of places, which is crazy. So what we're going to discover today is this the microphone cheat code right here? The cheat code, or is it just another basic? We're going to find out. Let's go. Stay with me, guys. So guys, the K688 was sent to me by Fifine for review. So keep that in mind. They did send me this, testing it to test it. And this is going to be my honest, 100% honest, no shill review. No shill. I don't know what that was, but it's probably because I just watched The Last Samurai. That's probably where that came from. But anyways, they did send me this, and it's going to be my 110% honest review because I will always provide pros and cons for you guys. So here it is. Inside the box, you get the mic. You get a shock mount, USB-C cable, and that's basically it. So you get no stand, no boom arm, no emotional support, just vibes. Although they do have the K688 CT combo that comes with a boom arm, so you can look at that one as well. And honestly, that's intentional. This mic is clearly designed to live on a boom arm setup. And then so we have the all metal build. It feels premium, built-in pop filter, and plus shock mount. Dude, shock mount. What? So this thing actually feels like it belongs in like a podcast studio. The aesthetics are mwah. So this is where things get super interesting, guys. So it comes the USB cables for your plug and play type feature, and then it has the XLR port to upgrade your audio. And tell you what, the XLR plus USB W. So basically it turns you from a beginner today to an audio snob tomorrow. Oh yeah, which I am slowly becoming. Audio is everything. It really is. So for the controls, it has a touch mute, there's a gain knob plus headphone monitoring. Oh, and I should mention the touch mute does have a green and red LED. That way you know if you're muted or not. We don't want to do that. And also, guys, the mic does have a headphone jack for real-time monitoring, which is awesome. Awesome. So great feature. All the IO. So you do have a headphone knob on the back. You have a mic volume knob on the back, and then you have the Type-C port on the back for the USB cable, and then you have the headphone, the 3.5mm headphone jack on the back for real-time monitoring, which is excellent. Touch mute means no loud click mid-recording, which your editor will appreciate, aka me. So it has 0 latency monitoring, and that is within the USB mode. So you can actually hear yourself in real time, which is great. Or terrifying if you're that kind of a person.
Depending on your voice, obviously.
Here we can do like a sound test, guys. So we can do a sound test, and we will be throwing specs up on the screen as we go through this. But sound test, so close range. So this is the K688 right here, about 6 inches away from me talking. This is how it sounds. It's beautiful, it's crisp, it's awesome. W, got a warm broadcast tone. It has good vocal depth, and that's that radio voice you can get without having to go spend $400 on a microphone. So now here's a desk setup portion of it, guys, and this is where most people, like, real use is going to come into play. So the cardioid pattern on it rejects background noise, and then it handles noisy rooms really well, which if you guys follow me and you guys been here for a while, you know that I am around a lot of noise. #6kids. And we could do a background noise test here, guys. So I'm going to be typing, even with noise behind me, it keeps the focus on my voice. And then I'm going to type on the keyboard right now while I'm talking, and we'll see if you guys can hear me talk. I am typing right now in the background as we were talking, and I'm willing to bet you can't hear a whole lot. So good noise rejection versus condenser mics. Excellent. But now let's be real. This is not perfect. Like, it's not going to be your perfect mic. Is there such a thing? Probably not. And sometimes it has a little bit of a hollowness to it, but it depends on your audio setup. Like I said, these are things that you can manipulate, especially if you have software or hardware that you're able to do so. This is just going to be like plain audio, has a slight hollow sound to it, but like I said, and for reference, it's like being a really good singer in a slightly weird shaped room, if that makes any. Just see that. This mic knows exactly who it is for, 100%. It's going to be made for YouTubers, streamers, podcasters, gamers. And the reason why I think that is because it has a clean voice isolation. The plug and play simplicity is key. So the USB, you can just take it out of the box, plug it right in, and boom, you're up and running. So, or XLR. I recommend XLR as well. But this is a con, but it's most microphones. They still have to be powered through USB to utilize the IO functions, like the mute button, you can't use it. Doesn't power through the XLR. You do have to use the USB cable in your microphone alongside your XLR cable to get the power to the IO button, the mute button on top. You do have to do that. I wish there was a way they need to do power through XLR. I don't know if that's a thing. Let me know if that's already a thing. But every mic that I know like that has any sort of physical IO on the outside, you have to be powered through USB alongside the XLR. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So there are going to be people that this is not ideal for. That's going to be people that are like musicians, like singers. This is probably not going to be your top of the line singing mic. Probably not. Or someone that does like studio level vocal work. This is not going to be your studio level vocal work microphone. Just won't. So like if you were recording your next Grammy album, no, probably not. Probably not. Let's not do that. So now let's address the elephant in the room. Can we hold this comparison to like a Shure SM7B? We can. Audio wise, absolutely. There's a huge difference in price and value, but in audio quality, if you're not someone that deals, it's just swimming in the deep sea of audio every day, you're probably not going to pick up on the differences. You just probably won't. But I record all the time and I do edit my audio all the time. The comparison is actually very close for someone like me. Like I'm not a super OG audio person. Like I'm not an audio snob. I'm becoming one because I think audio matters more than a lot of things. But the difference is going to be subtle for most listeners. And that's the thing. Do you need to go out and buy $400 worth of mic? No, this is $80 and it does an amazing job. And I'm just being honest, your audience, if you're a YouTuber or content creator, your audience on your platform, wherever you are, probably isn't going to be able to tell the difference in your audio and what mic you're using, especially if you're editing your audio afterwards. So now this is where mic becomes very dangerous. Dangerous. So this mic right here is in the $70 to $80 range, which is insane. And it honestly competes way above its class. At first I use it, I'm like, cool, because I have a bunch of microphones. I have a lot. I've done a few videos. You guys been here. You know, I've done some audio equipment videos as well. And this is one of those like mics where like you kind of feel like you got away, like you pulled a quick one on somebody, like ha, $80, dude. I just like ripped you off. No, this thing it's great for that value. What you're getting out of it is awesome. And I have tested this online. I do stream too, so my handles are in the description, but I do stream and I've been using this and testing it out on all the streams as well, and it's been awesome. I asked my Discord server, like the chat, you know, can you tell the difference between this mic and this one? I'll just sit there like plugging in different mics and going. And of course everybody's like, no, I didn't even know you changed your mic. This is my point. So we can get into some pros and cons. You guys know I'm a pros and cons kind of guy. So we get into the pros. So we do have excellent sound for the price. Asterisk, star, gold star. The USB plus XLR flexibility is awesome if you're somebody that likes to, you know, be an audio snob. Absolutely. XLR plus USB, W. And for the build, it has a solid metal build. It is awesome. It feels great. It feels premium. I love that word premium. I've probably said it a million times in my videos. Hashtag premium gang. And then it also has great noise rejection, which is awesome. So there are some cons. So this isn't really a con because it comes with a combo set. So we're going to leave that out. I was like, con, it didn't come with a boom arm, but they have the K688 CT that comes with the boom arm. So that doesn't make sense. I should just edit that out, but knowing that like I just went in that live, I should leave it in. It has a slightly quiet output, so I do have to on my Scarlett. I have my Focusrite Scarlett that I use for my audio, and I had to turn it all the way up. So that's what I'm using right now. It is all the way up. It does have a slightly quiet output, and you do have knobs on the back for you to adjust. You can adjust your headphone volume and your actual mic volume, but like I said, on my Focusrite Scarlett, I had to put it on max, so that is a con. And then the other con, which is a con, it'll be a con for some people, and some people it doesn't matter, but it's not going to be ideal for music for someone singing. This is definitely going to be more of a podcast mic for streamers, you know, YouTubers and you know, content creators. So it'll be great for that, and it honestly has been. And aesthetically, it's actually my favorite mic aesthetically because it looks better. I've never had one like this, so it looks really cool. I enjoy it. So is the K688 Fifine podcast mic, dynamic mic, worth it? My honest opinion is going to be, yeah, this thing is absolutely 100%. especially if you're like a beginner streamer, YouTuber, podcast, content creator, whatever. I've said it 100 times in this video already. This is going to be a great value for the money that you can get. I mean, look at it, especially if you pair it up with like the BM88 boom arm that I have right here. It's also from Fifine. It looks great. I love it. It goes great with my setup. It's perfect for like beginner people. Excellent. Awesome. So in my conclusion is, if you want to sound like a pro, that's so funny to say that. Yep. But if you want to sound great without having to pay out a ton of money to feel like you sound great, this is definitely going to be an entry point for you. Let me know in the comments, guys, if this is something that you would like. If you're going to pick it up, let me know your thoughts. Or you can be someone that goes full audio nerd and full audio snob and nerd and go pick up a $400 mic, and there you go. Which, hey, to each their own. But if this video did help you guys, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, because I know there's like 90-something% of you that watches these videos and you don't subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, guys. My goal here is to test gear so you guys don't have to waste your money, which, hey, let me waste it for you. Let me waste it for you. So like I said, if you guys enjoy this, like it, I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.